Hey, what's going on, my friend out there on internet land? Welcome to the video. My name is Brando Linick, and you typed in Google or YouTube how to use your 401k to start a business, and it's a really good question. In fact, there's a lot of really critical information you need to know, things you need to be aware of if you're heading down this path using a 401k to start a business. And up front here, all right, without trying to overwhelm you and confuse you, just being completely straightforward with you without being around the bush, I would not advise you to use a 401k to actually start a traditional business where you're dealing with supplies, equipment, employees, because just taking that approach, all right, you got to realize the upfront investment of an average traditional business, you're looking at putting in, tens of hundreds of thousands of dollars. And that could be your whole 401k, all your savings. And that can take you to recoup back your investment because of that large investment, all right, and the monthly expenses that go with that on a monthly basis. All right, that can take you like 10, 30, 40, 50 years to pay back, all right, and then finally start creating an income for yourself. And the best tip I'd give you, if you're looking at using a 401k to start a business, to be your own boss, to create leverage, to create flexibility, if that's really what you're looking for, I would advise you learn the skills required to creating a leveraged business where your profit margins are high and your overhead is low. And if you hear me out here for a minute, my experience with this goes back over the last year when I transitioned from a traditional business, brick and mortar business, dealing with all that overhead, all right, and I went from that and I came across a person who wasn't dealing with that, building a business on the internet. And just to give you a sense of how much this person was making without any of that overhead, without getting a loan or financing from the bank, all right, without spending tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars, this person was making a high multiple six-figure income business, making more money every single month than I was making in a whole year. And because they're doing this, operating their business on the computer, traveling around the world wherever there's an internet connection and being able to operate there, so they're living in different locations all the time, it was attractive to me. All right, who wouldn't be attracted to that? It was pretty cool to me, and I started to reach out to them, ask for help. Luckily, I got it, and in a period of less than 30 days, created a full-time income business for myself, working part-time on the internet, which is not average, not typical results. It did require work, all right, the four-letter word, work. But if you're not afraid of that, okay, and you're following me here, if you're looking at starting and using a 401k to start a business, if you're looking at starting a business because you want to create true leverage and flexibility in your life, if that's really what you're looking for, the best thing I would suggest to you is learn the skills required to building a business on the internet. Learn the skills required to building a leveraged business where you don't have to take on the headaches of overhead, all right, like supplies, equipment, employees, creating your own products, learning how to do everything and reinvent the wheel yourself, because it can take a long time and it can cost you a lot. So I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did put it together for you. Really, the whole purpose was to save you time, energy, effort, and a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that a lot of people think they have to go through in order to get the results that they want building a business. But now you know you don't have to. And if this makes sense to you and you'd like to learn more about how to build a business on the internet to help you get the results that you want, like I said, it does require work. You do have to learn some things, but if you're not afraid of that, connect with me on my site. Check it out. It's 123marketingtips.com. Don't be shy, and I'll connect with you from there and see you on the beaches of the world. Take care.